All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the elders of GMS and Ruel. Peace and salutation to Leg Akim in the four corners, pushing the truth with sincerity. Peace be unto you, Shalom. This lesson is about foolishness. And we start with children. And gonna branch off from from there. Because when we're children, that's when you do the most, well, let me not say that. When you do a lot of stupid stuff when you're kids, when you're a child. You ever seen a baby of anything, a baby dog, a baby cat, just a week old out of its mother's womb, trying to stare, trying to stand to get his footing, trying to figure out the world that's around him. Don't know what the hell's going on. Don't know what's dangerous, what's not dangerous. Don't know what's, what. Curious about everything. You'll see fire for the first time. You put your nose in it, they realize, oh, it's hot. Damn, don't do that again. You do foolish things as a child. This is Proverbs 22 and verse 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. So it's in a child's nature to be foolish. You look at sons of Adam. Kids do dumb stuff. Swallow pennies. Put you turn your back. You cooking. You turn back around. Your son got a tube of toothpaste and got it in his hair, or he done uh took uh what's something a pen, and he's putting it in his mouth in the case of a pacifier. You know, kids kids say the darndest things, they do the darndest things. So it's bound in the heart of a child. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. So punishment shall drive it out from him. You'll remember that rod getting spanked. You'll remember that. In like manner, in this truth, you're born again. You're a baby. And guess what? You wake up, you in the truth. First time, you're gonna do stupid stuff. You're gonna say stupid stuff. You're gonna think stupid stuff. Cause you're a child. And any seasoned brother understands that. You're gonna do stupid stuff. You're gonna do stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense. But that's where the rod of correction comes. Punished for it. Your stupid mistake could be getting five women pregnant at the same time. Oh man, doing it for the kingdom. Or the Bible says, be fruitful and multiply. But you're doing something, real stupid and foolish. Kids have to be punished. That's what when you look at what's going on, this team takeover stuff. These is a bunch of kids that didn't get their ass whooped. That didn't grow up with a real father in the house. Might have had a stepdad. He wasn't even allowed to put hands on him, or might even didn't have a dad, or maybe he did have a dad, and his dad was not around all the time, or didn't have primary custody, or whatever. But you could tell that these kids didn't grow up with that a positive male role model among them. That's why it says over here in Proverbs 23 and 13 says, withhold not correction from the child. For if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. And you gotta have that same with brothers that's in this truth. They're babes. Hold not correction. They need to get spanked. Don't do that. It could be something simple as always being late to camp. You know, spank them. They deserve to be spanked. That's what gets uh, a child right. You know, some of some brothers grew up in different generations, and spanking was treated very very different. Some brothers grew up in generations where the whole neighborhood can whip your ass, and the teachers could give you a little pat. Some even the teacher give you worse than that, a little pat. My generation, we just got whooped by our parents. Then you got the other generation that they don't get whooped at all. They get timeouts. Then you got the generation that they don't even get timeouts. You tell them that their kid is messed up. Oh, I know my kid didn't do such and such. But guess what? You had the serpent that convinced Eve that she don't need no man. While she's a whole single mom trying to raise a child, especially a man child. Because oftentimes a woman will send her son with his daddy if he get in trouble, or tell the daddy so he can whoop that ass. These kids nowadays, they not getting that father whooping. They're not getting that. So these kids, they're reckless, and it's ironic that this system is threatens to jail you for putting your hands on your child, but also at the same time threatens to put you in jail as a responsible parent if your child do the stuff that he's doing, like teen takeovers, that he wouldn't even be doing that if he were allowed to whoop him. So you get in trouble for whooping them, and you get in trouble for not whooping them. That's why we need our own land. We can follow our own laws, and don't gotta worry about Esau's laws. Cause this is what makes a relate. This is another equation that makes relationships hard. Is the way Esau has it set up? Women are incentivized to fail their families, their marriages. She's married to a rich man. He got his own. He got the house. He got the nice cars, and you just met him. You ain't build with him. She can divorce and get half your shit, depending on what type of contract y'all got written up or not. So if we in the land where we follow our laws, statutes, and commandments, you're not incentivized to do that. You're incentivized to stay together. We live in our own. We get our own land. Moles wouldn't exist. We would be able to take them out of here. We live in our own land. We're not getting taxed heavily. But because we are a stranger in the land, America, we're subject to payments. So you don't want to be in a land where you're a second, third, fourth, and fifth class citizen. You have to have a king type mentality, and it starts as a child, disciplining your child, instilling positive values in them. And on that note, I hope this lesson has been edifying. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double line to Elders GMS Ruel. Peace, aces, and shalom.